Hello, everyone. Day 12 of quarantine. Almost there. It is Thursday afternoon. I've got tomorrow, and then Saturday morning I am free. I will be getting a rental car and driving to Adelaide, where then I will self isolate with a friend for 2 weeks, and then I am done. How amazing is that? I cannot wait. Um, Yeah, so there's been a lot going on. Hey, so the last video I did, I think, was the morning of day 8, and so day 12 now. That was pretty much at the beginning of the protests and what's been going on here. Well, there, everywhere in the fucking world. How amazing is that? Since then, I haven't really known what to say. It's it's been a whirlwind of emotions. Anyone that has followed me on Facebook, um, not so much on Instagram, just because I can't be fucked, but mostly on Facebook, I am not quiet about how I feel. I'm not quiet about my opinions, and there has been a lot of pushback from a lot of people. And, as unfortunate as it is, some of those people, I'm not surprised. And I'm sure that a lot of you understand that when you have a friend on Facebook that's like, oh, but, and it's like, nah, you can shove that butt right up your ass, but I'm not surprised that you brought out the butt. Like, and so, it kind of comes down to, is it a lack of information? Is it a lack of education? Is it a lack of experience? Is it, a lack of, kind of, God, fuck, it could be a lot of things, couldn't it? Um, it has been very eye-opening to see how many people don't know how to respond to these types of situations and have obviously never had the conversation before with someone of a different ethnicity than them about racism and how to talk about it, and what is appropriate and what is not appropriate. And it's so unfortunate. And I am from a small town, and it is shocking but not shocking at the amount of shit that people don't understand there. A few weeks ago, when they were protesting in Lansing with their semi-automatic weapons, they not that I troll the community page, but I'm a little bit of a troll. Like, I call people out when they need to be fucking called out, and that's you know kind of our jobs as white people to you know and call out other white people and just be like, yo, you're not fucking going about this right, and you can shove your gun up your ass. But I'd posted something on there following someone's post about take your weapons, be safe, da da da, and I was just like, how about you guys exercise your white privilege and go protest for equal rights or a livable minimum wage or affordable health care or something that will help humanity, and not just you with your guns, who is probably making more money in unemployment right now than you have ever made in your entire life, yet you are begging to go back to fucking work. That's another story. So after I posted that, I got called, and this is all by white people, I got called racist, I got called a snowflake, I got called a moron, I got called plenty of other things. And it really kind of makes you realize that those people, as much as they have never had that conversation, they're not interested in having that conversation, and it's really sad. Another topic I think I would like to touch on is the fact that people keep talking about the police, and how most of them are good, and there's just a few bad apples, and it's those bad apples that are misbehaving and not being held accountable for their actions. And sure, get that, cool. So, where are those good cops when they are blocking in a group of 600 people on 4th Street in downtown Charlotte and in the middle of the night with no way for them to escape and shooting off, smoke bombs at them? They're up on the second floor of the fucking parking deck shooting rubber bullets at them, and they have nowhere to go. These people, I mean, if you've seen the video, then and if you haven't, it is on my Facebook. I think my comment for that was "what the fuck," so feel free to find it. Those people ended up, the parking deck was right there, but it was gated down. They lifted up the gate to try and escape from what was happening to them. Where are the good cops with all of this? Why are they not standing up and saying, hey, what the fuck? This is wrong. I refuse to do this. If there's only a few bad apples, why are so many police being involved in a military style punishment for people that are trying to peacefully protest? And I do understand that some of these peaceful protests are getting out of hand. There are riots going on, and whether it is people that had good intentions or as they're saying, a lot of people that are kind of coming in from out of town, they're angry, they're part of other groups, whether they're anarchists or white supremacists or just kind of looking for a reason to smash shit up. It still does not excuse the fact that just because people are sitting here harassing the police that they can turn around and shoot them with rubber bullets. I have worked in hospitality long enough. I have been yelled at plenty of times, and I've never climbed over that fucking desk and knocked anyone the fuck out. As much as I would love to, and I'm sure so many of you would absolutely agree with me. It's not something that you follow through with. And they're supposed to be trained to be there as an emergency. You call them when you need help. You don't call them when you need to be shot up with fucking rubber bullets. So I will say I am so proud of my friends and my family that I see going out there, whether you've been out there once or twice or every day, and whether you're just protesting or you're going to help clean up in the morning or whatever you're doing to support right now. I am so proud of all of you, and I wish that I was there with you. I feel absolutely useless sitting in this hotel room. There is nothing I can do besides post on social media and, kind of challenge people's thoughts and try and get them to see things just a little bit differently and maybe not be as closed-minded and maybe kind of understand that, sure, all lives matter. My life matters, your life matters, my neighbor's life matters. But that's not the conversation right now. The conversation is Black Lives Matter. And that is where we need to stay focused. Because if you want to keep pulling up, well, all lives matter. Yeah, the fucking whales matter. We can talk about the reefs. We can talk about, garbage in the ocean. We can talk about the fact that face masks over the last few months have polluted the fucking world so much. But that's not the conversation that we're having right now. The conversation is holding people, specifically police and the government, responsible for their actions, and that no one is above the law. And I do hope that the people that are out there fighting right now continue to fight this, because I am scared that if they quit, things will be worse than they were before. I do hope that there is a leader that steps up and takes control and gives everyone a little bit of direction and, just kind of brings everyone back together. And I do think that that is happening in individual cities, mostly because it has to. But I don't know, it's been absolutely remarkable to see so many cities across the entire United States come together. And I mean, not even across the entire United States, the entire world come together and kind of support America, but also, support the fact that, hey, this is the right fucking thing to do. And if you don't agree, then, what are you doing with your life right now? Yeah, last few days I haven't posted anything. I didn't really know what to say. Um, and my friend Carnell yesterday was just like, Erin, you gotta do another YouTube video. Just start talking and it'll just come out. And so, I don't know. I'm sure there's plenty more to say. And, I do hope that I have kind of articulated my stance on everything well enough to this point. But yeah, I just really hope that everyone kind of, keep up the fight. Don't give up. Don't let them scare you into submission, because a militarized state is not what this country was, supposed to be built on. It's not right, and I do believe that someone will step up and hopefully stop what is happening, or get some control or some fucking leadership in all of America, because obviously our leader right now is not capable, nor has he ever been capable of leading people. He is there to separate people and put people against each other, and it is painful to watch and to feel like you can't do anything about it. But now is, such an amazing time that everyone has, come together, and they're fucking sick of it. And I really hope that, you guys stay informed of what's going on all over the world. Thank God for social media. Like, there's stuff happening, just like what happened in Charlotte, because of social media and because of one guy that was filming that step by step as they were walking down to when, they basically got attacked by the fucking police and National Guard. That, the police then said, oh, well, we'll do an internal review and kind of see, what the fuck happened. But there has been other people, governors and people that have stepped up and said, wait, this is not right. And if it wasn't for that one guy filming and posting it on social media, we might never know that that actually happened, or we might not see the steps that were taken to attack American citizens when they were not doing anything against the law at all. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's, I don't know. I mean, if you guys want to talk, if you want to have a discussion, if you want sources of information, or, kind of you're not sure what you can do to support, shoot me a message. We'll sit down, we'll have a chat about it. I try and be as informed as possible about what's going on, but of course there are things happening that I don't know of. And so, just let's, keep each other informed, and let's make sure that, everyone that is protesting properly is staying focused on what the final goal is. And, you've gotta fucking stick with it, man. Well, that's a good, nice long 15-minute video about my feelings. But yeah, I'm sure some of you said it's kind of like watching porn. You watch the beginning, go to the middle, and then just go right to the end. So this is the end. Stay strong, everyone, and I'm so fucking proud of all of you that have stood up and said something and been going out there and just doing what you feel is right. And I really hope that you all keep it up. Yeah. Much love.